Hello, in this video we're going to talk about resolution and what our final effective resolution is. So to give an example here, I have an image that is 1 inch wide by 1 inch high, and my resolution is 100 pixels per inch. The idea that I'm doing here is, the 1 inch and the 100 are nice round numbers, so it's a little easier to understand. And let's say we have an image in here, and here's just a gradient image. You can see when I blow this up far enough, you can see the actual pixels in the image. So there's 100 of these pixels for every inch. Now this document, like I said, is 1 inch wide, so we could actually count, if we wanted to, the 100 pixels all the way across that image. So if we were to print this, if we were to place this image in our document at exactly the size it is, 1 inch across, we would be looking at an image that on our printed piece is 1 inch across with 100 pixels in it. Our final effective resolution would be 100 pixels per inch. That kind of makes sense. If in our document we took this same image and we placed it and we shrunk it down to a 1/2 inch, so we've cut it completely in half. In essence, what we're doing is squishing all of these, or cramming all these pixels into half the size. Well, that would double the number of pixels per inch. So our final effective resolution with a 1/2 inch document would be 200 pixels per inch. And with the printing that we do, 200 pixels per inch is considered high res. So this image right here wouldn't be high res for us. It would look a little pixelated if we printed it. However, if we were to change this, go to the image size, and as you can see, it's 1 inch wide by 1 inch high at 100 pixels per inch. Let's say we needed it to be 200 pixels per inch for high res. You can see it would now be a 1/2 inch wide. We would be safe in placing that up to a 1/2 inch wide in our document, and it would look really nice for a little gray dot. Another example here. Here is a large picture, and if we went to image size, we'll see that this is 15 inches wide by 11 1/4 high, and it's 200 pixels per inch. So what that means is at 200 pixels per inch, we are safe placing this up to 15 inches wide. Of course, our document is probably not that wide, but it could possibly be. So that means there's a lot of pixels in there. If we were to place this image into our document and then shrink it down to half its size, we would, in essence, be increasing the final effective resolution from 200 to 400. So I hope that example makes some sense. I have another one going the other direction. So here we have an image, and let's look at the image size. It's 3 inches wide by 4 inches high, and it's 100 pixels per inch. Now, if we took this image and placed it in our document at its regular size, so it's 3 inches by 4 inch, it would be 100 pixels per inch, and that is too low. It would start to look a little soft. It wouldn't look terrible, but it would look soft. It wouldn't be as crisp. And the only way really to make it look as crisp is to shrink it down, like I said. If we were to shrink that down by going to 200, you'll see instead of 3 inches, it would be 1.5. There is something called fake resolution. So we leave it at 3 inches wide by 4 inches high. We unbracket all of these fields by clicking this checkbox, and we actually change the resolution to 200. Now what we've done is we've just created a high-res image out of a low-res image. It isn't the best way to do it, and if you're just going a little higher in resolution, it's acceptable. If you're taking a 72 pixel per inch image and and it's 3 inches wide, and you're going to make it 6 inches wide, and you're going to make it 200 pixels per inch, it's not going to be much better. It's adding fake resolution, and it's not a great way to do it. But I hope this little tutorial here on resolution helps you understand what the pixels will do when you shrink your pictures in your layout, or if you inversely enlarge those pictures. If you took a 100 pixel per inch image, put it into your document, and enlarged it twice the size, those pixels will start to fall apart. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, please give us a call.